everybody, it's Christine. Time for a scrapbook process video. And what I have today is, I have 3 pictures. My daughter, technically it's her boyfriend's, has a dog. It's this little dog. And they came by and stayed the weekend with us and stuff. And so we got to walk him one time. And y'all, we don't have dogs. We've never had dogs. I'm not going to say we're not, quote, dog people, because it's not like we don't like them. We just never have had one. My husband's a little of a neat freak, and you know, animals can be a little chaotic. So cats are easier because they just stay kind of, no, I shouldn't say that. They get in their own messes. But anyways, the whole point is we've never had a dog. So we walked this dog, and so I thought this was cute. And the paper that so I took pictures, obviously. So the papers I've got is this hip kit. It was June, and I haven't even broken into this, y'all. That's terrible, I know. But the collection is called Adventure. So I thought that seemed appropriate because we're walking this dog. So anyway, it's got cute little, like, it's almost like outdoorsy, honestly, like hikes and things like that. But I'm thinking I'm going to do something like outdoor adventure because I think this is funny. Or something with a dog maybe, or something like this, right? But it's got these cute little things, and there's little ephemeras, and I got all this kind of stuff here. So, and also there's like, you know, hike or something, take a hike and stuff. And since we're walking, you know, whatever. I have not picked out any of the, I didn't even look through these papers, y'all. Isn't that terrible? I've had this for 2 months and I haven't touched it. So I have to go through and see what I can use here. But that's where I'm starting. I don't have a sketch or nothing either, y'all. But that's where I'm starting. So let me kind of pick up my papers, figure out how I'm going to lay this out, and I'll be back on in a minute. Okay, guys, quick check-in. So I went through the papers and I found these 2. This looks like a topography map, but I'm going to mat this thing. This looks like roads to me, which we're walking on the sidewalk. So I think I'm going to do that, but I'm going to gut it because I do want to put this mat here, I think, behind these pictures. And then I picked out, look at these, y'all. The back side, these, I don't know if these are B sides. I don't know. I guess this is the A side here. But basically, there's all these little picture frames. So I think I'm going to fussy cut these. And then also there's little tickets. And then there's these flowers, y'all. I think these are so pretty. I mean, I have these ephemera, but I don't really have a ton of like flowers and things like that. So, and also these are kind of cute. I need to think about these. Can I use these some kind of way? I think I can. And like maybe flowers coming out or something like that. So I think, but for sure, these are the 2 papers I'm going to use here. And I need to cut these things here, y'all. Or at least some of them. So let me do that. That's my, I guess, homework, as Shannon calls it. And I'll be back on. Okay, guys, another quick check-in. I think I told you, I've already mounted this on here, but I've gone ahead and mounted the photos with white cardstock and then the blue here and scuffed it up. And then I did cut out the little picture frame deals, and I've scuffed some of those up. I don't think I'm going to need any more. We'll see. And then I did cut up this floral paper here. I showed you guys. I have fussy cut a crap ton of these flowers, and I went ahead and cut some of these tickets. So I don't know yet exactly what I'm going to do, other than I've got these kind of organized. I think I'm going to go vertical because the sidewalk takes up some space here, right? So I can kind of, I think I'm going to do little wonky wonks. And then I think I'm going to put these kind of on the side here. That's what I'm kind of thinking. And then, although I may come on the flop side because I'm kind of wanting to put the title here. I say that he's looking this way. You know what, guys? I might need to like move this here. This might be more appropriate. And then maybe, but I still want daily here because I like daily. So maybe this goes here. And then these go kind of here. Now I'm kind of changing up myself a little bit. That's okay. That's okay. I think I might do this, y'all. So it's going to go like, because he's kind of looking this way, right? So now I think my title's going to go here. Okay. So let me start gluing some stuff down. I'll be back on in a second. Okay, gang. So I have scuffed the edges of everything. I've kind of decided this is where I'm hanging it. Gluing it down. I'm going to be honest and tell you guys, we got visitors. You may be noticing a different furry little creature on my desk today. Do you see that little black and white little body? Well, that is not Saturn, as you can imagine. My daughter, you know, I mentioned in the intro that we're walking their dog or whatever. Well, they also brought their cat. So they are actually headed up to Wisconsin for a couple of weeks to do some business stuff. And they didn't want to leave. With the cat over the weekend, they have somebody that goes and checks on him. But, you know, for the weekend, it's not a big deal for him to be by himself. But for 2 weeks, no, they didn't want to leave him alone for that long. So she said, Mommy, can you watch him for us? Which is totally fine. And he's here, and he's adorable. He's not quite a year old, so he's still very kitteny. unfortunately, Saturn is, yet again, she does not like other creatures in her space. So she hangs out in our room. We've got her, she's got space, and she hangs out in there. She just doesn't like to come out. She's got the doors open. I mean, she can come out anytime she wants to. And so far, there's been no negative interactions or anything, but she just doesn't want to come out. So he has taken up her spot on my desk. So anyways, back to the layout. I have gotten the little picture frame looking things or Polaroids or whatever glued down next to my photos. And I've kind of started organizing the flowers on the sides of the photos. Now that little outdoor there, I don't know if I did it or if it was like that, but I pulled it off the foam and the darn R tore off, y'all. I had to fix it. So I've got outdoor adventure, and I think this looks really cute. I love that little title, and I will add the blue letters in just a moment. But here's where I'm going to start kind of putting these flowers again. And I'm kind of pleased that I fussy cut these. I'm not going to lie, y'all, that took me probably a good hour or more to sit and fussy cut those things, and I don't love that, but I do like the result. So is it kind of like doing like a workout at the gym where you don't love it, but you like the result? Maybe so. I don't know. It's not a peaceful thing for me, or not a, what is it called, stress relieving thing for me to cut these out. But at the same time, I really do actually think they're beautiful, and I think they look great on this layout. So I'm not sad about having done it. So I'm going to put some flowers on the left-hand side right-hand side down there on the bottom, and I do some here at the top. And I think I put some up over by the O on the outdoor. I just kind of put them all over the place, honestly. I just kind of spread and I don't use every flower. And the other sad thing is I had mentioned the intro using the envelope and kind of tucking flowers in there. Didn't do that either. So I may have to try to do that on another layout. So I think it's a cute idea. I've seen it done, I think, something like that anyways. I've actually even seen ephemera pre-printed that way where flowers coming out of an envelope. So I kind of want to do it. I just didn't think to do it here. Well, I did, and then I forgot. Let's be real. So anyway, I'm just kind of putting my little flowers around. Those two little blue flowers don't end up exactly there. He'll get moved just a tad. And I do mostly these flowers. I did not end up using any of the tickets. Look at him. By the way, his name is Oreo. He's a little black and white kitty, and he's just adorable. He is really cute. I mean, I'm not going to lie. Now, I'm not going to lie. He's also very mischievous. He is one of those countertop jumpers. Like, he cannot stay down off the darn counter. And so we're picking him up and setting him down and picking him up and setting him down. And here he is playing with flowers. He's just into everything, y'all. He's like a toddler. And I haven't had a young baby cat in a long, long time, so I've done forgot how they behave. Because Saturn, she'll get up in my business, but she's not just like, it's like once you tell her, she kind of goes away and does her thing. He is like, I'm going to keep trying. So there I am doing the title. It's Walking the Dog. So it's Outdoor Adventure, Walking the Dog. And I'm kind of pleased. I'm figuring out how to use some of these letters. I used to do, my titles were real small, kind of short titles, I think. And now I'm figuring out ways to use more of my letters, which I'm happy about. And these letters have a neat little puffy kind of texture to them. They're like that rubbery stuff. And I do like them. Now, I also took some of those gold stars off of the the title sheet there, and I'll just put basically 3 little stars around here just to kind of add the little gold in more than one place. I didn't want it just in the title, so I'm going to go around the layout with that. And then I kind of poke around. Oh, I don't end up pulling out any of the paper ephemera. Okay, y'all. So he's going to end up having to move because here's what he's done. He's decided he has to have a bath smack dab in the middle of my layout, y'all. And I go, nobody can see anything, Oreo. So, yeah, he's going to have to move, so I'm going to cut the camera off to get him out of the way. I did pull out the little fabric stickers. So there's these little fabric stickers, and I like this one here. It goes, I put it over the top of the little flowers down there, and I'm sorry, I forget what it said now, y'all. Seems like it was like something about fresh air. I do put it up on foam, though, because it was a little too flat on top of the little pre-cut flower, or my fussy cut flowers there. So I do put it up on foam, and I like how that looks. And then I'm going to pull out some of these feathers, and I kind of make the first one. Oh, wait, I forgot this one here, too. I forget what this said, y'all. It's just a little old ticket. It's a fabric ticket. I'll find a feather, though, and I'll kind of put that in the upper left corner there. And that goes pretty quick. That's not a big deal. That looks cute. I kind of mess with it for just a second. I didn't want the stem to show, y'all. I was kind of trying to figure out how do I get this in here and the stem not show. That's what took me just a minute. And so I'm going to get that in there, and then we'll try another one on the upper right corner. And the first one I tried does not work. It's too big or something. I just couldn't get it to go into my little flowers real good. And, of course, I have put foam dots up under the edges of some of these flowers and leaves and stuff, y'all. So I used Nuvo glue to glue the flat parts down. And then I did add some foam up underneath them. And, y'all, I completely forgot to record the slowdown. So Apologies, I took a bunch of little close-ups here, so hopefully this is good enough. You can kind of see I put foam up underneath the flowers. And I did journal as well. I just basically said, you know, we were dog sitting, or we got to walk the dog. There it is. We were assigned the duty of walking Flint. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. I hope you guys had a great month. Let's look forward to September, and we will see you next time. Bye.